Hello, everybody. Hello, Mr. Fortunato. We're here at the Sidney Poitier New American Film School at the Mix Center, and we're here to film some interviews. Today's topic: how did Spielberg and George Lucas impact your life? So let's get on with it. Hey, I'm here with.
My name is Jack Salowitz. I think George Lucas changed my life and totally changed the film landscape through his use of VFX and his installation of Lucasfilm.
Yeah, that definitely resonates for me. Definitely from the original, Skywalker Ranch, where he employed a bunch of artists or computer scientists to create what was the his later installations of the Star Wars franchise.
He did all the VFX. Nobody knew how to do VFX then for like episode 4, 5, and 6. Nobody knew how to do that. He figured out how to do it. Started from scratch. Respect.
Yeah, and a lot came from that, in the visual effects community.
It's like the main reason it's so big right now.
Definitely.
It's a Lucasfilm.
Thank you, Jack Salowitz.
You're welcome.
All right. My name is John Fitzpatrick, and the reason I love Steven Spielberg specifically is because of the Indiana Jones franchise. It was always really special to me when I was a kid. We would watch the DVDs and stuff, and just some weird, cool things about it that I feel that I fixate on, or things that were pivotal, cool things for me as a kid that wouldn't have existed for that if it weren't for that movie. Thinking whips are really cool, or his whole cowboy hat professor aesthetic. Quicksand. I think that's a big thing for kids, being oh my god, quicksand is dangerous or real. Or I've never seen quicksand in my life, but I was I don't know, that's what I have to thank Steven Spielberg for, is my fear of quicksand, I guess, or at least my awe of it, among other things,
Yeah. I'm not too much a fan of those kind of films, the Jaws or E.T. or Indiana Jones. I'm more a fan Schindler's List or Saving Private Ryan. Kind of period pieces. Focuses on his kind of people suffering and the suffering of others. Just the Holocaust and stuff like that. I think it's very impactful in the way he does, especially in the Schindler's List.
That makes a lot of sense to me. That definitely shows off more of his depth as a filmmaker, and is more, I feel indicative of his filmography. But for me, I haven't seen those movies, and I don't it's kind of an embarrassing film major moment. I really seen his better work. So the value of Spielberg for me is his big old franchises and stuff that I would watch with my parents and stuff when I was a kid. But I should watch those movies now that you say that.
All right, thank you, John.
Yep.
I'm here with
Zach McGee.
And Zach McGee, how did George Lucas or Spielberg change your life as a filmmaker?
Well, Spielberg, I really like what he did in Jaws. He did a lot of in-camera transitions, seamless transitions with a lot of the people on the beaches and set design itself. So coming from a cinematography track, I think that's a really cool thing that I've implemented into my movies, and I kind of learned that from a lot of his movies, because I feel he does that a lot. So that's one way he influenced me as a filmmaker. Yeah.
All right, I'm here with, give us your name, sir.
Tyler Regan.
I'm here with Tyler Regan. Tyler Regan, can you tell us how George Lucas or Steven Spielberg changed your life? So go ahead.
So Jurassic Park was one of the first movies I actually remember watching, or at least resonating with. I'd go over to my friend's house in second grade. We'd watch Jurassic Park and then play with his dinosaurs for hours. So not only that, but then growing up with E.T. and Indiana Jones, just all these different films that the two have either collaborated on one or worked on the other. Star Wars, of course, was my childhood franchise. So honestly, both those two guys are what got me into filmmaking, and really the reason I'm a film major today. And they're going to be living legends for as long as they live and even after they die.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, Tyler Regan, I know you have class. We have a good day.
Going.
Thank you very much.
Of course, dude, of course, anytime.
All right, I'm here with Raj. Raj, can you tell me, how did Spielberg or George Lucas change your life?
I think Spielberg filmography is really important to what I do, make films. So a lot of his films have been really good. He's a great director, and since I want to be a good writer director,
and he writes most of his stuff and directs some of his stuff. So he's a good inspiration to build upon. And some of his like films, some of it, like most of the most renowned thing that he does that like every filmmaker admires is the Spielberg one. If you've heard of it, it's the short where it's supposed to be like a one take, but it's like a 2 minute take, and it's supposed to be hidden so you don't notice it, and it's sprinkled throughout his filmography. And I think that's one of his unique, really unique things.
That's nice. Have you heard of the Twilight Zone movie, the Twilight Zone tragedy, Twilight Zone movie tragedy, where this actor was running with these two Vietnamese actors, child actors, and they were running away from a helicopter, and the helicopter got hit by one of the special effects like explosions, and then it decapitated them. What do you? And Spielberg was actually involved in this, and George Landis.
George Landis?
Yeah, George Landis. He was actually directing this. So how do you think that would impact you as a director if that were to happen to you on your set?
That would be like very traumatic. I feel like I would be like traumatized by that, and I would definitely write something about that. But it would definitely have a big impact on me. Definitely.
Honestly, I don't think I would direct again.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
All right.
But to each their own.
All right. Thank you, Raj.
Thank you.